Target announced this week that it's planning to close several stores, citing retail theft and organized retail crime as major problems.
Meanwhile, Target says it's closing a number of stores in major cities over a growing problem of retail theft.
Target announced today that it's closing 9 stores in major cities next month because of theft and organized retail crime.
The crisis in the retail industry continues. More and more retail companies are forced to close their stores due to rising theft and violence. However, the extent of crime caused a controversy. Target has been claiming that it closed 9 stores in San Francisco, Oakland, Portland, New York, and Seattle. In this video, we'll find out whether Target is lying and what the real picture is with organized crime and theft in the retail industry. So consider subscribing to Economy Watch and hitting the notification bell if you want to stay updated on America's most important economic topics. Do you remember when Target made a huge announcement on September 26? They set off a national firestorm by revealing that they were closing 9 stores in 4 states due to the alarming rate of theft and organized retail crime. This shocking news proved that retail crime is a real issue and not just an excuse for poor financial performance, as some skeptics had believed. It's a stark reminder that retailers face a lot of challenges just to keep their stores open and profitable. In the announcement, Target said it would close 9 stores in San Francisco, Oakland, Portland, New York, and Seattle. During the first quarter earnings call in May 2023, Target CEO Brian Cornell revealed that the company had suffered a loss of an additional $500 million due to organized retail crime in its stores in comparison to the previous year. This loss is attributed to the theft of goods from Target stores by organized retail criminals. Cornell stated that the company's earnings were significantly impacted by the stolen goods, which added to the already slowed sales and hesitant shoppers. That Target is working to mitigate further risks and losses from such criminal activity. However, the media has questioned Target's decision to close 9 stores due to theft and organized retail crime. The CNBC investigation revealed that the stores that were closed saw fewer reported crimes than others nearby that remained open. This raised questions about whether the announcement was designed to hide poor financial performance and advance the company's legislative agenda on organized retail crime. Some stores that remained open in busier areas saw more theft and violence, but were kept operational due to higher foot traffic or median incomes. At the time of the announcement, Target said that it could not continue operating these stores due to the threat to its teams and guest safety. However, one expert suggests that Target's claims about theft were designed to mask its struggles as sales fell in the second and third quarters. Target spokesperson Jim Joyce responded that the store closures related to safety, retail theft, and unsustainable business performance represent less than 0.5% of Target's U.S. footprint. Moreover, in response to the rising incidences of theft and sale of stolen goods across the country, retail stores have implemented several measures to prevent such crimes. One such measure is the installation of safety locks on popular stolen goods. This approach aims to deter potential thieves from making away with high-demand items, thereby reducing the likelihood of such goods appearing on the black market. Another possible solution that's been advocated for by retail companies is government regulation and enforcement. The Informed Consumers Act, which was passed last year as a part of the Omnibus Bill, provides legal framework for state attorney generals to require online verification in online marketplaces. This measure aims to counter the sales of stolen and counterfeit goods by ensuring that sellers are legitimate and authorized to sell the items they offer. By making it harder for criminals to sell stolen goods online, This approach seeks to disrupt the supply chain of illegal goods and reduce the overall prevalence of such crimes. But what is the real picture? Let's look at the numbers. According to a sample of 24 U.S. cities analyzed by the think tank Council on Criminal Justice, shoplifting rates remain below pre-pandemic levels of 2018 and 2019. However, the study also shows a resurgence of retail theft in 2023 from pandemic lows, with some cities experiencing major spikes in shoplifting incidents. New York City has been particularly affected by this, with shoplifting incidents reaching a high of 69 per 100,000 New Yorkers in August 2022 and 60 per 100,000 in June 2023. Boston and Los Angeles have also seen similar developments, albeit on lower levels. Seattle and St. Louis saw notable decreases from pre-pandemic shoplifting prevalence. The report finds no geographic patterns as to whether a city's rate was up or down post-pandemic. The overall shoplifting trend in the city sample follows the same patterns as developments in the larger larceny theft category. Burglary and robbery also dipped in these locales during the pandemic and have not returned fully to pre-pandemic levels. The exception is vehicle theft, which is decoupled from the greater larceny theft trend and has skyrocketed. So, it would be safe to say that retail theft is a severe problem that needs to be addressed, and although the crime has declined, the situation has not disappeared and cannot be disregarded. Unsurprisingly, Target imposed additional measures to fight the problem. In the past year, many theme parks in different parts of the world have made it mandatory for young people to be accompanied by an adult at least 21 years old. This rule has been implemented to reduce violent incidences in the park. On the other hand, retail stores have not enforced such rules for young shoppers. On weekends, you may see many teenagers hanging out at malls without adult supervision. Target, a popular retail store with its Starbucks outlets and snack counters, has become a go-to place for teens where they can grab a bite, stroll around, and maybe even buy something. However, one Target store has recently decided to change its policy. It has made it mandatory for young people to be accompanied by an adult who's old enough to buy alcohol. These measures also backfired at Target. The retail giant has been facing backlash from its customers who are expressing their anger over the store's new age restrictions policy. But according to a statement by retail reporter Gabrielle Fonrouge of NBC News, many industry experts suspect that retailers use organized retail crime as a scapegoat to deflect attention from their shortcomings. These experts believe that retailers need to take responsibility for their issues and work towards resolving them instead of blaming external factors. Recently, Target issued a statement claiming that the investigation's conclusions were fundamentally flawed and disregard key facts about what our teams experience on the ground. However, retailer did not respond to a request for further comment from the street. It's worth noting that Target's stock has declined by 5.9% for the year as of December 22, primarily due to slipping sales and continued financial pressure on consumers when making big-ticket purchases. On the other hand, Walmart has faced similar theft issues and has seen its share price climb by 10.5% year-to-date. Many of them have taken to social media to express their frustration, with some even calling for a boycott of the store. They argue that this policy is discriminatory and unnecessary, and that it's preventing young people from being independent and learning how to navigate the world on their own. The move has also raised concerns among parents who are worried about the impact this policy may have on their children's ability to shop independently. Some have even suggested that this policy could have a negative effect on Target's bottom line, as it may discourage families from shopping at their stores. Overall, Target's new age restrictions policy has stirred up a lot of controversy, and and highlighted the importance of balancing safety measures with customer satisfaction. According to a survey conducted in late 2023, almost half of the consumers in the United States reported that they had observed retail stores that have frequently visit make alterations in response to issues related to retail theft. These changes included reducing the store's opening hours or introducing more stringent security measures to prevent theft. The survey did not specify the types of retail stores that were affected, but it's evident that retail theft continues to be a significant concern for store owners and shoppers alike. Lastly, the rise in retail crime has been one of the year's biggest business stories. However, it has turned out that a key claim at the heart of the retail crime story was wrong. The National Retail Federation recently retracted a widely cited estimate that organized retail crime accounted for nearly half of the $94.5 billion in total lost merchandise in 2021. The NRF said the inaccurate statement was a mistaken inference. The group has since updated the report and, in its latest findings, does not offer an estimated loss amount specific to organized retail crime. Even at the height of the retail crime narrative, some experts rightfully cast skepticism on the claims of rampant theft without denying shoplifting problems. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video and feel free to share your opinion on the retail